Good afternoon, welcome back to Help I Bought a Farm for Farming Simulator 22. Today I'm going to do a quick video on landscaping, and the reason for that is I've had a request. So Barry H 1963 says, on Elm Creek, step by step showing how to fill in the holes when you remove the buildings, because I just can't get the hang of landscaping at all. Most grateful, thank you. So Barry, thank you for commenting, thank you for subscribing, and this video is for you. If you're playing on PC, you press P, and that'll bring us into our options menu. You take the three lines at the bottom here, take construction, and you're probably already aware your landscaping is over here on the right. I'm just going to sell some buildings, we'll make some big holes in the ground. There we go. So this one here is going to be nice and easy. Take landscaping, and we've got various tools in here. Make sure your sculpting is highlighted. You've got a tool here to raise and lower, a tool to level, a tool to soften, and a tool to make slopes. Now this one here, I wouldn't recommend raising the ground for this. This is quite a simple one. This, all we need to do is use the leveling tool. And with the leveling tool, if you're on PC, you can use the M key to make it bigger, the N key will make it smaller, and if you use V, it'll change the shape. So I'm just going to change it to the square shape. Not really necessary for this, you can use any shape, but I'll change it to the square shape because I'm filling in a square hole. And the best way to treat it is the red. If you look at the red section of your cursor tool there in the centre, that's the area that's the rest of the tool is going to level towards that. So let's say if I make it bigger and I press the left mouse button, all the green area is going to lower down to the same level as the red central area, which I don't want. What I want is that area there to be the same height as this. So once I've selected my tool size, again looking at the red centre area of where the cursor is, that's the area that I'm going to level to. Raise the ground, and then all you need to do is move the tool towards the area that you want to fill in. Fill in the hole. Now if you realise you've went too far or you've gone too high in certain areas, it's going to cause a bit of a problem sometimes for your tractor. Look at this area here, that looks like it might be a bit too high. So I'm going to get out of the build mode. Yeah, in this area here, I've raised that too much. Quite difficult to see. If it's a different colour I might be able to see it. And what I've done here is accidentally made this section here too high. Now to test it, I like to go into a tractor and drive over the area that I've just done the landscaping on, just to see how the vehicle handles. Look at that, it's just bouncing all over the place. See how the vehicle handles the area that I've been landscaping. Let's check this bit here. Again, that's just doesn't look right. Does it feel right? Yeah, look at that, it's bouncing all over the place. So what we can do in that scenario then would be to go back into your landscaping tool, construction, landscaping, and use the tool here, second from the left, second from the right, sorry, third from the right, third from the left, don't know my left and my right. Yeah, it's a soften tool, and that behaves in the same way as the level tool. So we can change the shape to a square, we can make it bigger, Make it smaller. I'll just leave it as a circle for the moment. And I'm going to take a look at the area that I want to soften. Now, roughly where you see the mouse cursor is where this, almost like a hill, starts. So I'm going to try and bring that down nice and softly. Just to make it a bit more manageable for the tractor to drive over. Same with this section here. Just soften it. The left click, left mouse. And there was a little section here. Soften it. Just to make the incline a bit less. And same again here, not really necessary, don't think I'm going to be driving here, but it's just alter the look of the environment. Okay, it looks a bit better there, so I'm just going to go and see what it's like with the tractor again. Okay, there's still a bit of a pothole back here. It's never going to be perfect. But I can see already what a difference. Here again a bit of a dip. It's never going to be completely perfect. Land in the real world isn't completely perfect. Yeah, I could level this section here a bit. Just gently soften it. Try again. There we go, already looking much better. Now for the big hole over here. We'll just tackle that in the same way as we tackled that last hole. We go to landscaping, take the level tool. I will change it to square again, make it a bit bigger. And then same again, start at the area that you want the rest of the ground to come up to. If I start here, then the rest of it's going to go down to the red section. So again, start here, and as I drag forward, it will bring the rest of that ground up to the level that I need. And same again, if you notice, I'll come out the tractor and have a look. This has caused quite a steep incline here. Now I could raise it slightly more, slightly higher. Just level it a bit more towards the tree and then soften it. Just give me more of an area to soften. Okay, let's see how that looks. That looks much better. Another feature of the landscaping tool is the raise and lower function. Now, this is where it gets a bit tricky, because to me this ground here is kind of flat. I like it like this, but you may want to raise a section, make a field higher than another field for whatever reason, or lower than another field. So we take our raise and lower tool, And again, we can alter the brush size with N and M. And we can change the brush strength with L and K. And let's just say I want to make a section a bit higher. So it'll be the left mouse button to raise it. Okay, that looks high enough. I want to have a section that's that high. So then I would take the level tool. And again, you need to focus the centre at all. This is the red area. And all the green area surrounding the red centre is going to come up to meet the centre. There we go. Made some sort of plateau there. And now let's make it a bit bigger. There we are. And let's say we want to make a section lower. So we'll use the right mouse button to create a smaller a hole. There we go. And I want the rest of this mound to be at that same level. So we'll have this red centre area is the area that we want the rest of the surrounding area to be. And press your left mouse button. Okay. And then we can make it even bigger and flatten it out again. So there we go, that's a quick whistle-stop tour on how to use the landscaping tool. I don't really think I've missed anything. There's just this section here, the slope. I don't think the slope section actually works. So let's have a try. Okay, so I'm going to raise the area here. Okay, and we'll flatten the section out. And then we shall take the slope tool. It says right click to set slope target point. That's where I want my target point to be. And left click to slope to the point. Okay, it kind of does work. It's not brilliant. I'd probably just much rather use the raise and lower tool and the level tool. Just level that back out. Yeah, the best tools to use I would suggest is the soften tool, the level tool and the raise and lower tool, depending on what your needs are. Also, is the ability to use the paint tool. We've got gravel, grass, forest ground, dirt, asphalt, animal mud. And you can see here I've been playing about with it. The animal mud, yeah, which I think maybe at the sides here in this river. That'll be the dirt there in the centre, then the sides will probably be the animal mud. We've got asphalt, which is this section here that I've been playing with. Dirt, which you'll notice is the same as this. Forest ground, I thought might have been along the side here of the trees, but it's actually not. There's your forestry grass there. And then again you've got the grass for the edges of fields. And the gravel, which is here. Same as other tools, you can resize them with the M key, make them bigger, N key to make them smaller, the V key to change the brush shape. And at trees, all these trees here are cosmetic. They don't grow. You can cut them down and you will get money from the sale of the wood or the wood chips, but it's not very cost effective. If you want to make some money from cutting down trees, cut down the ones that's here already, or use your, what do you call them? Saplings. So in the store, see this tool here. It's a tree planter to plant saplings in the ground. And what you'll do is you'll tow this behind a tractor, and you'll get a box of tree saplings that will sit here in the centre. And as you drive along, it will plant the trees for you as it goes. Now those trees will grow, and it takes every tree is different depending the type you take. It could take maybe up to 6 months for a tree to fully grow. And you get the saplings in the objects palettes, and there's your tree saplings there. Much more cost effective. So that'll plant 20 trees for $1,000, and when they're fully grown, you can make quite a bit of money off of those. Also within the landscaping tool, we have plants. Again, these plants, lots of different varieties, are purely cosmetic. I see no reason to plant these unless you just want the place to look nicer. Other than this one at the end here, the meadow grass. So what you might notice here, let's go to the painting. Plants. This looks like grass, but it's not going to regrow, it's just paint. This grass here is meadow grass. That will regrow when you harvest it, just like the grass that you would seed into one of your fields. So you can harvest that, and every 3 months it will regrow, but nothing will happen here unless you draw in or paint in the meadow grass, and then again that'll grow every 3 months. So there we have it, folks, a quick whistle stop tour on the landscaping tool. Hopefully you found it helpful. I don't think I've missed anything with landscaping. It can be a bit fiddly, but that's the basics and the way I find the easiest to use the landscaping tool. If I've missed anything or you'd like to see something else, leave me a comment and I'll see what I can do. But until next time, thank you for watching, thank you for staying this long if you're still here. Please like and subscribe, like the video and subscribe to the channel, it will help me out massively. Until next time, good night, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye for now.